others. And I've been using Facebook Messenger bots now in my business probably for about the last 4 months. I've had some pretty incredible results, which I know many of you, if you've been following me for any length of time, you've seen that I've been sharing some videos and sharing some screenshots and tutorials over the last few days in the run-up to this webinar. And, my plan was originally to implement this myself, to get some results in my business, and then create some trainings to teach you guys and my customers how to use them more effectively in your businesses. And a couple of months ago, I noticed that a good friend of mine, Mark Harbert, had already beaten me to it, and we were literally just talking about this a second ago. And Mark's been using messenger bots for longer than me. He'd already mastered the process, and he was teaching others how to do the same as well. So I thought, well, rather than me reinventing the wheel, why not bring Mark onto this webinar training to actually teach you what he's been doing so you can learn how to do this for yourself? And I've known Mark probably for about 5 years now. He's an incredible guy. And Mark started marketing online in late 2008. He's generated, I think, over 100,000 leads online. And, just imagine 100,000 leads. He's made over $3 million in sales. And he's one of the top trainers online for social media prospecting and lead generation. Mark has also taught and trained thousands of home-based business owners how to do the same. So I am incredibly confident that he's going to share some very, very, very exciting things with you tonight. So what I'd like to do is bring Mark on right now. He should be there waiting to get started. He's incredibly excited to share this with you. And then what I'll do is I'll pop back on in a little while as Mark does some of the demo, and we'll show you how this process works as well. Mark, are you there?
Yeah, what's up, Gavin? So awesome.
All right.
I appreciate it.
It's great to see you as well. So I'll turn it over to you, and I'll let you do your training, and
okay.
Yeah, I'm incredibly excited to hear what you've got to say as well. So I will see you in a little while.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm very excited to be here, and I just want to say, real quick, thank you to Gavin. Gavin's been, like Gavin said, I've known Gavin for a long time, and when I first really started getting online several years ago, back in 2009-ish, I remember seeing Gavin, and he was really, had a really kind of thriving community going on, and that's kind of when him and I connected. And what's interesting is I didn't actually get to meet Gavin face to face till I think it was about 2 years ago in Austin, Texas. And the crazy thing about it, it's the one and only time I've actually met Gavin face to face. And I honestly felt like, it was just like, meeting a friend I see all the time. It was pretty amazing that, to see him first time and meet him, it was like, kind of no big deal. So it was pretty cool. But I just want to say thank you, Gavin. You're amazing. And you guys are in the right place, and you guys follow a great guy. He's got a heart of gold. He cares about his people. And so you're definitely in the right place. So I am definitely excited, guys. This has been a game changer. I mean, here's the key. You might hear that term a lot. It's a game changer. This is a revolution, and that's what I'm saying here. It's a social media revolution. But guys, this really is, because I'll tell you, as many years ago, I remember just kind of being in Messenger, talking with people and chatting with people. And I always thought to myself how cool it would be to be able to build a Messenger list like I do an email list, and how cool it would be able to send a broadcast out to hundreds, if not thousands of people, and how awesome that would be. And lo and behold, here we are, a few short years later, and that is now a possibility. And just so you know, like what I'm sharing with you today in Facebook Messenger bots, they are 100% Facebook compliant. Facebook, this is what Facebook has. This is their goal is to really take Messenger and make it a huge advertising, avenue for people, for business owners. And they've really, stepped this up. I have actually a Facebook ad rep that I work with at Facebook, because I, spend a lot of money with them. So they're gonna work with me. But I remember I was on the phone with her, and this is a couple months ago, and she was telling me, she's like, so are you using Facebook Messenger bots yet? And I said, yeah, I actually am. And she said, are you using one of the third-party vendors? And I said, yeah, I'm using ManyChat, which is one I'm going to talk to you about today. And she said, okay, yeah, they're great. They're awesome. We've worked with them, and they're great. So these guys, my goal here is just to let you know everything you're seeing is 100% Facebook compliant. and they're totally cool with it. But we're going to really show you how this social media revolution is happening. It's here. And for those of you that are familiar with building email lists, I think what you're going to see here today is going to totally floor you if you haven't seen this yet. And when you see the comparison side by side with email in terms of analytics, I think it'll blow your mind, because it still blows my mind to see it, even though I've been doing it for several months now. But we're going to talk about how to generate 50 to 100 hyper-responsive leads using Facebook Messenger in 7 days or less, guaranteed, without spamming, feeling salesy, or ruining your reputation. And so we're going to get right into this, guys. I know you're here, and I don't want to waste your time. So we're going to talk about why Messenger list building is the future of online prospecting and recruiting. We're going to talk about multi-touch marketing, why that's so important. I'm going to show you something pretty crazy, quite frankly, and you're going to love it when I show it to you, but it was a study that was done, and it'll confirm for you why we need multi-touch marketing. I'm going to talk about email marketing versus messenger marketing, how to generate your first 50 to 100 leads with Messenger in 7 days or less, and we're actually going to do a live demo. You guys are actually going to get to see this live, and I'll be turning it over to Gavin for that. We got that worked out, but you're going to be able to see a live demo of this literally happening in front of you, so make sure that you stick around, okay? And I just want to be very transparent with you. I do have a special offer for you at the end of this training, okay? I promise you that I'm going to give you some amazing content. And regardless of what you do at the end, I know that you're going to be able to take what I share here today and put it into action and get results with it. So I just want to be straight up with you. I do have something, but I think you're really, really going to love it. And I think you're really going to, you're going to be excited about it. Absolutely. So here's why you want to be an action taker. Many of you guys may know who this is. It's Shaquille O'Neal. He was a basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers here in the United States. And I know we've got a lot of my friends from the UK on here too. But he talks about one of his most epic business blunders. And the business blunder was that he did not invest in Starbucks. He actually had the opportunity to invest in Starbucks in some of the earliest stages, and he chose not to. And that was one of his biggest mistakes. However, there was somebody that did, and that was Magic Johnson. He also played for the Lakers. He chose to invest in Starbucks, and it was reported when he sold his stake in the company, he made $27 million, something to that effect. So that turned out to be a very good investment for him. But the key here is, when you see opportunity, you've got to move. You got to move fast. You got to move. That's one of the things that makes entrepreneurs who are successful, is because when they see an opportunity, they don't need to, sit and overthink it. They go, that's opportunity. I'm going, I'm moving. And they do it. And Magic Johnson did that, and he reaped the rewards of it. So I thought that was a really cool thing to share with you. But I also have a bonus for everybody. So you stick around to the end. I'm going to be giving you a cool little bonus that I think you're going to enjoy. So stick around. We'll show you how to get that. And it's actually really cool. It's also going to be a little bit of a demo on how you get it, but it's going to be fun. So stick around, hang with me. So for those of you that don't know me, just going to move through this real quick. I have generated over 100,000 leads. To be honest with you, it's probably more than that. I don't really keep track, but that's just my best guesstimate. I've made millions in online commissions. I, at one point, had $7 in my bank account and made a decision. And, you get to that point in your business where you're trying, you're doing, you're taking action, things aren't happening. But there's really some things in there that weren't clicking for me. And it was really what was between my ears that was keeping me, holding me back. And I made a decision. 90 days later, I had my first 5-figure month. And that was all because of a decision to said, enough's enough. I'm taking action. I'm going with it. And so that's my story, very short, but I'm also a cancer survivor. Many people don't know that about me. Back in 2003, I was diagnosed. I had a tumor in my arm, and I actually had to go through chemotherapy, surgery, all that stuff. But I'll be honest with you, that was a time in my life that was a character building time. I really feel like that was a point in my life where I got a mean on, where I said, okay, there's no way this is going to get me. I am absolutely committed to, overcoming this. And I did. Here I am. It's, 15 years later, something like that. And when I finished treatment, that's it. I'm cancer-free. I've been cancer-free for like 15 years now. So pretty awesome. I'm also a U.S. Navy vet. I served in the Navy. You can see this picture of me here, and that was about 80 pounds ago too. So we'll keep that in mind. And of course, I'm married to an awesome woman. We have an amazing 11-year-old daughter together, and you can see that picture of them there as well, and a couple pictures of me speaking on stage, doing some training and some fun stuff there. So some of the things I'm going to share with you today, this is a case study. Roxanne Roeder is one of my students, and she took what I'm going to show you here today. She got 800 new leads with Messenger and Rank Advanced twice, all within basically 1 month. And if you look at her a testimony here, it says, thanks to your product, I've been able to use Messenger to build my business. Love how detailed you are in explaining how to do things with each of your modules. I have been able to build my audience 700 plus and want to thank you for all the value you provide in your products. And if you look over here to the right, it says, I implemented what I learned with Facebook Messenger bots and very quickly got 620 opt-ins and also rank advanced twice in 1 month with my primary business and would have been triple rank, but needed one of my members to rank also, which they were really close that month. I now have over 800 opt-ins. It's going strong. So what's really cool is she did this all in 1 month, and she actually did a really cool strategy, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that a little later. But she did a really cool strategy that nobody had ever even thought of before, and it just worked. And she ended up signing up, a ton of people. I think she signed up like 9 new people in her company within a couple weeks. So it's pretty awesome. But so let's get into some content. I know you guys are here for that. Again, I respect your time, and I want to get moving here. So why Facebook Messenger? Look, I believe that in order for you to really get and understand the enormity of what you have in your hands, a lot of us think, well, Facebook Messenger, okay, it's, you chat back and forth with people, you communicate with people. I know what Facebook Messenger is, but I always believe that if you know the enormity of it, if you understand why it's such a big deal, then you will understand why you need to make this a major priority in your business moving forward, okay? And that's what I'm going to share with you here. So why Facebook Messenger? Well, this chart is why. So if you look at this, since April of 2014 all the way to September of 2017, you can see here that there's 1.3 billion people that use Facebook Messenger. Okay, and it's only going up. It continues to go up every single day, every single month. And I want you to put this into perspective that more people are actually using Messenger today than they're actually using texting. More people are doing that. I'll give you an example. My wife, my wife is from Chile. Her whole family lives down in Chile in South America, and she communicates with her family every single day on Facebook Messenger. She uses it for calling. They do video calls. Obviously it's all free. So she uses it as a major mode of communication between her and her family. And there's many other instances of people that do that. But here's what is amazing. When you think about this, 1.3 billion people, there are 7.5 billion people in the world. And so that's 16% of the Earth's population is on Facebook Messenger. Now, I want you to just let that sink in for a moment and think about that. Okay, 16% of the Earth's population is on Facebook Messenger. So you have the ability to get in people's private space and connect with them. Okay, from a marketing standpoint, one of the goals that we're always looking to do is we want prime real estate. Okay, and I'm not talking about pushing all kinds of ads in front of people, but the ability to actually create some type of a community, and that's where the real glue is in any business. When you have a community of people, I'm telling you, that really love you, that really want what you offer, man, it is the most stable business that you can have. And when you can use that and you have virtually limitless opportunity to target people all over the world, that ought to get you really, really excited. And so when I saw these stats, I kind of thought, wow, man, I never really thought of it in this way. And that's why it's such a big deal that you jump on this bandwagon, because I'm telling you, it's the future. There's no doubt about it. So why Facebook Messenger? 1 billion messages exchanged monthly on Facebook Messenger, more people on Messenger than any other social media sites. There's 1.3 billion people in Messenger. There are social media sites like Twitter. They don't even have that. Okay, just to put that into perspective for you. Okay, if your business is not using Messenger, it's literally almost like ignoring phone calls, because it is the #1 place to connect, recruit, and build your business. And I'm telling you, it is all you got to do. If you're using Facebook to build your business, then you're using Messenger. It's just that, it's that simple. And it's literally becoming, like I said, the primary mode of communication for many. And what I'm about to show you ought to make you really get excited here, okay? Because it is poised to become a full-blown commerce platform. Facebook Messenger is not just going to be for messaging. Yes, that's going to be the major part of it. But look at this. Facebook is they're testing right now. This is not available at the moment, at least not on my page and some others, but they're testing. This is where people can literally purchase things right within Messenger. So think about this. You see something you like, you tap the ad, you go to a place, you look at it. All you need to do is tap and boom, it's paid. It's on its way shipping to your house right now. You see, so this is where Messenger's going. You will see this more and more, and it's going to roll out. This puts Facebook Messenger in a massive position for people like you and me who see the opportunity right now. You see, there are opportunities all over the place, and people, when they see these opportunities, a lot of times don't move until it's too late. Look, Facebook Messenger bots are actually pretty new. You know, not a lot of people are doing them, especially in our space. You have some people that are doing it, but it has not really truly caught on yet. And I'm telling you, there's a huge opportunity here, and especially when I show you some of the stats in just a moment of how much that's going to blow your mind. But to me, this is exciting, you know, to see that we're going to be able to purchase things right within Messenger. Think about that in terms of building your business. Think about the selling of affiliate products or whatever your business is. Think about, you know, products that you're selling for your primary business. All of it's going to be able to be done at some point within Facebook Messenger. You know, a lot of people many years ago didn't think Amazon would be as big as it is. Amazon's taken over the world, crap. You know, I mean, practically it's like everything you can get on Amazon. I mean, I just read an article the other day that said there were 20 major retailers, at least throughout the United States, that were shutting down, some major stores. And really why? It's because of places like Amazon that are ruling the online world. And it's because of simplicity of buying. And this is just one example of that. All right. So Facebook Messenger, it literally is the future of communications and commerce. Okay. Facebook, the #1 social media site. Think about that. The #1 social media site is soon going to become the #1 commerce site. Okay. And it's already becoming that. Now, if you notice, you know, not too long ago, Facebook has given this, within the last couple of years, Facebook has given you the ability to send money back and forth to people. So you can do that by adding a debit card into your account, and you can send money to anybody that you want, kind of like Western Union, you know, and people still use Western Union. But think about that, how you can send that money back and forth. And I've used it several times. I remember a couple years ago, I went to Eric Worre's GoPro in Vegas, and was out there with some friends, and some friends of ours that live in Vegas, had a whole group of us, and we went to a show, and they actually, my friends, went out and bought all the tickets to go to the show, and it was like $150 a ticket. And I remember, you know, I was there, and I said, "Oh, let me pay you for the ticket." And he said, "Well, just send it to me in Facebook." And I just, you know, went into my Messenger, boom, 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 sent him the money, and bam, he had it immediately. And Facebook has done that over the last couple of years to get people used to putting their credit card information in Facebook and get people used to using it. What they're doing is creating habits for people so that when they roll out the full-blown commerce platform, guess what's going to happen? People are already going to be used to it. It's genius from a marketing standpoint, you know, when you think about it. So why is it important to understand the enormity of Facebook Messenger? Just as I said, you want to be in people's most intimate space. That's what this is all about, guys. So if you understand that, you can go, wow, I see it. I understand it. This is a big deal. Okay. And that I really want you to understand, because, man, this is so powerful. And that's why I call it a revolution, because that's exactly what it is. All right. So here's another case study for you. Miguel Fuentes. Miguel said, "I got massive value from this course. Mark's been absolutely awesome as a teacher. He answered all questions and delivered big value. The best part is I generated my first 38 Messenger subscribers and used concepts in this course to add them to my email list as well. Awesome. Trying to figure this out by myself would have been very difficult." Miguel's awesome. He's taking great action. And I think that's really, really cool. So remember when I talked to you about multi-touch marketing? We're going to get into that in just a second. But let me tell you this. This is a study that was done in Canada Okay, and this study basically said, researchers surveyed 2,000 people in Canada, and they studied the brain activity of these people, okay? And I'll get down to the bottom part here, but basically what they were doing was they wanted to study the attention span of these people. And look what I underlined here. The findings revealed that the average human attention span is now 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Now look at the other one. It says goldfish, on the other hand, are believed to have an attention span of 9 seconds. So congratulations. We as a human race now have the attention span less than a goldfish. Okay. This really is because of the mobile revolution. We're all on our phones. You know, there's constant stuff. We've always got something going on. Our attentions are pulled in every which way. And that's just a reality. So that's where multi-touch marketing comes in. Now, if I'm talking, I'm talking to you guys. I know you guys are marketers. You've got businesses. You do what you do. And here's the key. Many of you probably have built email lists, and email lists are awesome. And I do not recommend you stop doing that. Okay. That is a very, very important part of any type of marketing online. If you want to do marketing online and build a list. Okay. But here's where multi-touch marketing comes in. Multi-touch campaigns reach your target with a consistent message in a variety of formats to reinforce your brand and message. With a multi-touch campaign, you can maximize effectiveness by reaching out to prospects in a variety of ways at one time or at different times depending on your needs. So think about this for a second. So multi-touch marketing is basically, if I'm doing email marketing and I'm building an email list, I can send out an email to my perfect prospects and be in their email inbox. That's their most private space, right? And I can send an email. If they're on Messenger, I want to be in their private space, their space that's most intimate, where they are reading messages. And of course, there's ways to do this and be of value so that people want to read your messages. We all know that. But you know, you want to be there. If people are on Facebook and they're scrolling their news feed, guess what? You want to be there. If they're over on YouTube and you know, you have the ability to be in front of them there, you want to. The key is you just want to be available and show yourself in front of them, because eventually what's going to happen is people are going to say, you know what? I don't know who he is or I don't know who she is, but I just want to find out what they're doing because they're speaking directly to me. You know, have you ever heard this before? But when early on, I was involved in a network marketing company, and I had mentors tell me this over and over. And one of the things that they always told me was fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, and I'll probably share that here in just a moment too, but fortune is in the follow-up, and that the average person needs 7 to 10 exposures before they make a decision to buy. So if I'm sending out one email and it's just going into their inbox, that's one exposure. Okay, and maybe I do a couple different ways to expose them through their email inbox. But what about sending out an email, being in their inbox, you got something there. What about being inside of Messenger and you've got something there? What about, you know, there's a whole host of options that we can do. So we want to be in front of them in multi ways. So your prospect's attention, as we've said, it's being pulled in every direction. Every email that they get, every ad they see, every status update they see is all designed to grab their attention. So you need to be able to grab their attention in the most intimate of ways. So your prospects, ultimately, what they want is they want a choice on where to take action. You see, many, this has been proven over and over, and I don't have time to go into all that, but I've seen studies where people have literally, what they do is they want to be able to take action when they're ready, and you would just want to make sure that when they're ready, you're there in front of them. And multi-touch marketing, it increases the ROI. And again, fortune's in the follow-up, 7 exposures, 7 to 10 really, that people need in order to make a decision. And that's the key. Now, I don't know about you, but every time I go to buy a product, for me, it's always about, you know, I get an email and then I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I go on and then maybe I might get another email or I'll see an ad. And then I start to perk up a little bit and I start to really dig into it. And that's where I then end up making a decision because I learn and I see more about it, but it's been through a series of exposures. Okay. So that's the key. So real quick, let's talk about email versus Messenger. And if I'm talking fast here, guys, because I respect your time and I want to get through this material as fast as I can. We've got a lot, so I want to make sure we get it in. But email versus Messenger. Check this out. Email, The average open rate on email is 22.87%. The average click-through rate is 3.26%. In Facebook Messenger, the average open rate is 84.3%, and the average click-through rate is 28.3%. Now, that stat right there does not like get your eyes like, bulging out of your head. I don't know, from a marketing standpoint, when you think about that. And I'll tell you, it's actually higher than that in many cases, and I'll show you here in just a second. All right. But, well, here you go. This is my stats from, this is actually from a couple weeks back. But you can see I use Messenger to send to segments. But check this out. In the red column here, you see, look at these open rates, 91%, 94%, 86, 95, 90%, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 97, 92%, 97%. These are the open rates, okay? Look in the yellow column, 24% click-through, 21% click-through. Look at look at that. Out of 813 people, 676 people opened it up, 86% open rate, 165 people click through. Now, I want you to think about this for a second. If you've built an email list, do you get that kind of click-through? Okay? I'm not saying email's bad. Believe me, email's awesome. I love email. But do you get that kind of click-through on a list in the size of 813? No, I don't. That's amazing. Okay? And you just go down the line, 15%, 27, 20, 28, 34, 36, 48, 48% click-through, 20%. So very, very powerful when you look at the stats of this. Imagine sending this out to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people and getting those types. You're talking instantaneous traffic, okay? Instantaneous. You send out a message and people almost open it up immediately. It's super amazing. So the question always is will Messenger kill email marketing? The answer is no. I look at email as like the radio, okay? The radio it's been around forever. The email, the radio was created a long, long time ago, and every new car you buy today still has a radio in it, AM and FM. And you go in there and you change the channel and you listen to it, and it's around. Radio's always going to be here. It's always going to be. I believe email will always be here too. People will always need an email address. And so is it going to kill it? Absolutely not. This is just another avenue for you to get your message in front of people. And that's what we're looking to do. So what is Messenger list building? Like we've said, it's very similar to email list building. You create a Facebook Messenger list, very much like you would use something like Aweber or GetResponse. You can do the same thing where you have people subscribe in Messenger, and you can then send out broadcasts the exact same way as you would on a Aweber or GetResponse list. You have the ability to broadcast a message, again, similar to autoresponders. But what's really cool about Messenger list building is that it adds a social aspect to list building, okay? In other words, you have an instantaneous way to start up conversations with people. And so you can send out a message, and we're going to show you here in just a second. Gavin's going to put his screen on and show you, for those of you that when you registered for this webinar, you had the opportunity to click a button and get added to that Messenger list. And we're going to show you how this works right away, and you're going to see this. But it adds a social aspect. So what's cool is you can send a message and sit there on Messenger and immediately start getting responses back. Like, think about this. You send out a message to 200 people asking a question, and almost immediately people start replying. You can start having conversations to recruit them or sell them on anything that you want, and that's where the power of this is, okay? But that social aspect is really, really cool. And again, it's the ability to start conversations instantly, and it's like relationship building on steroids. You really, really can do this in a huge, huge way. Guys, keep them on Facebook. They don't have to leave, and Facebook absolutely loves that. That's their goal. They want to keep you within the Facebook ecosystem as much as possible, and that's what's important. All right, so here's some keys to understand. Messenger is not email, so don't treat it like that. It is similar to it in the sense that you can broadcast, but it's not email. It's not the same. Okay, Messenger, you don't want to send big, long messages in Messenger. You want to keep them fairly short, quick, like a tweet almost. Now Twitter's doing 260 characters, I think, but You know, you want to keep it down to like 150 to 200 less characters, whatever, a very quick message. And so you don't want to do big, long, drawn messages like you would in email. You know, email is more effective in many ways when you do longer messages, but again, it's not email. So keep a conversational tone. Never send a link unsolicited. A lot of times how I do things, and I'm a little different with my audience, but when I send something, I always ask a question first. Hey, I've got a really cool blog post that I just did, and it's all about this. If you'd like access to it, just click the button yes, and I'll send it to you. And you have the ability, if they can interact with you through your Facebook bot. So they click yes, and then it immediately will send them the link. You see, so you can do this very same interaction that you would do, but it can be more automated. So it's like an autoresponder, but it's even better because they're interacting with it as well, and you have it all set up prior to, and that's what's really cool about it. So it really increases engagement with people in a big way. So people can, you can reply to people as best as you can. I mean, the more your list grows, and, there's some cool ways that you can do that. And ManyChat, the tool that we use, has built in a chat feature where you can reply back to people, and it really works well. But the more you build relationships, obviously the better your result, and that's the key. So let's talk about how to get your first 50 to 100 subscribers in 7 days or less. Now, I want to warn you, this is so simple that it might go over your head, okay? It's really not that hard, actually, okay? Now, here's the cool thing. What I'm about to show you on the next slide is something that a lot of you already probably do. But what I'm going to show you is how you can do this and automate it, okay? Now, this could potentially save you hours of work every single day. So how do you get them? Well, you go to Facebook. Now, very important to understand, you cannot do this on your profile. You must have a Facebook page to do this, okay? With what we're talking about here, Facebook does not allow you to do it on your personal profile. Personal profiles are limited, okay? They're awesome, but they're limited. You can't, Facebook's intention was not for people to really do business on their profile. So this ability that I'm about to show you must be on a page. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to set up your Facebook page. Many of you, I'm sure, already have one. And what you do is you go there and you're going to post this formula. So take a screenshot of this if you want to. And here's what it is. You're going to put, if I could show you how to blank without blank, would that interest you? And I'll tell you what that is here in just a second. If so, type more info in the comments below, and I'll send you a message with the details. Now, if I was to ask you if you've ever done something like this, probably a good portion of you will have done this, okay? Because I've done this. And what it does is it creates curiosity. So this formula works like gangbusters because it is a formula that's proven. So the blank spaces here, if I could show you how to lose that last 5 pounds without going on fad diets or starving yourself, would that interest you? See, so you're going to fill in the blank with how to, one of the things that people want to accomplish without the normal things that people don't like to do. That's how you fill that in, okay? And so you're going to do that, and you want to get a picture that you can post that goes along with what you're talking about. So in my case here, I have, if I could show you a way to get 5 to 10 new leads per day for only $5 without chasing your friends and family, would that interest you? If so, type more info in the comments below, and I'll send you the message with the details. Now, here's what happens. People post this, and they start getting people that start commenting on the post. More info, more info, more info. You have to manually go in and start sending messages to all those people. Now, I've watched it. I've seen people do this for the longest time, and I thought, that's a very powerful post, and I've watched people do this prior to learning about Facebook bots, and I've seen them do this, and I'm like, man, that is a lot of work, okay? Look, I'm an online entrepreneur. I'm all about leverage. Anytime I can find leverage, believe me, I'm going to do it. Without sacrificing quality, I will do that. But man, the idea of responding to hundreds of people in Messenger just nauseated me. I did not want to sit there for 4 hours straight messaging people, hey, you type more info, here you go, and you give them a response back. And not only that, guess what's going to happen? You are eventually going to get probably flagged by Facebook because they're going to say, hey, you're sending too many messages too fast. And, and that's going to be the case because you're manually doing it. Well, with a bot, you can have it done automatically, and it doesn't matter how fast you do it, how much it does. Facebook is totally fine with it because they integrate with these tools, okay? And they know about them. So this, the way you post this, now once you do that, you set up this post, here's what you're going to do. And I'm going to take you in, and I'm actually going to show you this tool real quick, all right? So let me pull open my screen here. And we're going to go to this tool that we use, and it's called ManyChat. Okay, this is ManyChat. And let me actually open it up here in a screen so you can see what it's all about. So ManyChat, you're going to come here and you will set up an account with ManyChat. Okay, and this is essentially, for those of you that are marketers, it's like Aweber, but it's for Facebook Messenger. Okay, and essentially you can set up a free account. Their pricing is basically you can use it for free. And if you look over here and you get up to the free account, you can use, you can do as much as you want. It is limited, but you can get as many subscribers for free. The only thing they do is they add ManyChat branding in the tools. So if you don't mind people getting a little, powered by ManyChat, then, you'll, you can do that. However, they do have pricing. So up to 1,000, and it increases as you go up with the pro account. Personally, I signed up for a pro account right away because I just see this as a huge, huge deal. So anyway, that's how you set it up. You go there, you set this up, and what you do. Now you go into ManyChat and you set it up. And I don't have time, obviously, to go through all of it with you. But the cool thing is now once we've posted that on our page, we're going to come over here to the growth tools, okay? And in the growth tools, you're going to go up here and set up new growth tool. Now check this out. These are ways that you get subscribers on your ManyChat message list. And what we're going to use is what's called right here. It's called Facebook comments. Remember how we're going to have people type more info in the comments? Well, what you do is once you post that, you come in here and you grab it, and you can go in here and you select a post. Now, I obviously didn't post that on my page, but you can see you've got all of these posts, and they're posts from your page. So let's just say this one, which is a blog post I did about Facebook Messenger marketing on my blog. I'm just going to select that one. Okay, we'll make that one. And then you go through and you follow the steps. Okay, and what's cool is, you've got this little box. It says that you want to make sure that people know you're going to contact them via Messenger, which is what we did in the post. Because they said, if you want more info, type more info, and I'll message you with the details. So we check that. And here's what you do. Now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see this. When a user leaves a comment, you send them a message. Now, I like to do it about a minute, okay, after they leave the comment. See, because what happens is this system is so quick that if they type that in the comments and literally 2 seconds later they get a message from you, it looks a little stalkish, okay? It does. Like, I don't want to look like a stalker here. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm kind of like, well, let's give it a minute delay at least so that it's not, we're not looking like weirdos. So I would say at minimum a minute. And then what you can do is you can trigger our comment here, more info, and that's our comment. Remember? So once we do that, we go through and we set this up, and this is the message that we send them. And we can send them the details right in here. Now, obviously, there's some things you want to go through, and, I can't go into all the details, but there is, you can go through, and once you learn how to use this tool and how it works, you'll see that. And, but here's where the message gets sent. We go to the next page. I'll just leave that, and then send to everyone who replies. And then we can go in here and we can actually edit our message. Let me just save that real quick. We can edit our message, and here's what we do. We can send whatever we want. So it could be a capture page, guys. It could be a blog post where you're going to send people to. You can always do whatever you want, but think about for a moment the amount of people that you could get commenting on that post for dollars they're giving away to them, and think about the reaction. I've watched people. I have a good friend of mine. She ran an ad, and she spent $10. I think it was 10 or 11 bucks a day, and she ended up within about, I don't know, it was probably 5 days. I think she said 5 days. So she spent 10, 11 bucks a day for 5 days. And she ended up getting over 250 people subscribed to her ManyChat based upon this. And she was targeting a completely cold market with it. And so she got all these people, and she ended up getting 33 people signed up into her business from that. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty awesome. I don't know anywhere else where I've ever seen you can generate 200 leads and sign up that many people into a program. Okay. And that's just a, you know, I don't know, that to me, that's pretty amazing. But you have this ability to send these messages. And look, guys, the cool thing is you can send videos. So I can put a video in here if I want, a video message. I just sent out a video earlier to, you know, some of my people, and I forget exactly where I put it. Let's see here. Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to move through this, but yeah, it was this one. And I sent it, but you can see how, and it gives you a little preview of it over here, but you can add a video in there, and it can be up to like 2 or 3 minutes. I think you have to keep it within 25 megabytes, but look at this. So I can send a little video message of me, there's me, and I can build a relationship. All of you know the power of video marketing. Well, imagine being able to send a little video directly into someone's messenger saying, hey, what's up? Give them a little update. And with the 90% open rate, I mean, think about that. Think about the branding that does. Think about the connection that creates with you and your prospects when you're sending valuable things, when you're in front of them. So you can do that. You can do audios, and you just upload the audios. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can do what's called a gallery where you add in multiple blog posts if you want to share info with people. I mean, guys, that really, there's so much that you can do with this, and it's really, really awesome. I don't know how else to say it, but it's really changing the game on how we connect with our audience, and I think that's what's really, really cool about this. And the ability to, I'm not going to go into it, but for those of you that are building email lists as well, you also have the ability to get their email address and sync it directly with your email autoresponder. So people can just send you their message, their email address right within Messenger to you. ManyChat picks it up, and then there's a way that you can sync it directly to like Aweber or GetResponse. And it's just amazing. I mean, it's pretty cool how you do all that. But this is how you would do that. And then once you're done, you publish it. And then what happens is everybody who comments on that post will automatically get sent a message, that you set up. And so that saves you hours upon hours of commenting back to people, sitting in front of your computer, and you're literally automating this process, and it starts the beginning process of a conversation for you. And then you can go back through when the time is right for you and continue those conversations. So very, very powerful thing here. So what I'd like to do real quick is we're going to do a demo. I'm going to hand it over to Gavin here, and we're going to show you how this works live right on here. So let me pull up my slides real quick. But real quick, what you're going to do is I'm going to give you that free gift here, okay? So what you do first is go over to Messenger. Go to m.me/Gavin Mountford Biz, okay? This is Gavin's fan page. Go over there right now while you're listening to me, and you're going to go right into Messenger, okay? And what you're going to do is find Gavin's, you're going to pull up Gavin, and you're going to type in the word audio. Just type in the keyword audio, and what's going to happen is it's going to send you an interview that I did personally with Todd Falcone, and you're gonna love it. It's a great interview. It's something like 40 minutes long or so, but it's a free gift to you, and you can download it right there within Messenger, okay? So go there, m.me/Gavin Mountford Biz. And Gavin, I'm going to hand it over to you so that we can show these guys how this works. And what I want you to do is when you get over to Messenger and you type that, I want you to stay there for a moment, okay? Just stay there because you're going to be able to see how this works in real time, okay? So Gavin, I'm sending this over to you, buddy.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Give me 2 seconds to share my screen. All right. And Mark, did you want me to do the actual broadcast message as well, demo now, or did you want me to do that afterwards?
No, you can do it right now.
All right.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Well, firstly, I mean, just let me know if you're back to the screen. Just let me know that you're actually seeing the screen here.
Yep,
I've got a conversation over with one of our customers, but on the left-hand side, you can see messages coming in now. David's just said audio. Instantly, I've sent that back out to him. Now, I could have set a little bit of a delay here, but I didn't for this specific message, so you could see it instantly. But this is conversations with you guys now that are on the webinar, and you can see that the system, that ManyChat itself, I mean, it's going crazy. I mean, imagine having, even 5 or 10 people that this is happening to real time, and you're getting people sending you a message, they're leaving you a comment, and all of a sudden, as you can see here, the message here, so Smiley said she wanted the audio, which many of you have typed in as well. And then automatically it says, awesome, great to connect with you. I'm excited that you wanted to pick up this audio interview with my good friend Mark Harbert that he did with industry trainer and powerhouse Todd Falcone. And then we've put a download link underneath here that she can actually click this, and I can see that you're typing in as well, so you're probably hearing what we're doing, which is cool. Fantastic, you said. So this is real-time conversation with real people, and these are your prospects, and you can get yourself in front of many people at the same time. And as Mark said, with what we do and with the way that I teach, we've always done this automatically and manually up until now. And I saw that Laura said, I've been there and done that before. I've posted posts on Facebook to ask people to comment, and then I send them a private message out and actually send them that free gift manually. And, Laura said as well, Facebook didn't particularly like that. And it's true, because after a period of time, if you get 20, 30, 40, 50 to 100 people, which many of our students do, get people commenting on their posts, then all of a sudden Facebook starts to not be too happy with it, let's put it that way. And there's ways that you can get around it, but at the same time, do you want to stay there sending out message after message after message after message after message after message manually, or would you rather use something like this? So this is powerful stuff. So what I'd like to do is come on over to my ManyChat account, and I just want to show you a broadcast here with how it works. And these are some of the stats that I've had. So what Mark said before about percentages is is amazing. And here you can see the 72% read or open rate, 78%, 89%, 91%, 94%. So here 94% of the people actually saw this message. Click-through rates 35%. So 35% of people clicked the link in this message. So this is very, very, very powerful stuff. If I come to my dashboard, here you can see now I've built up a subscriber list over the last few months of 808 people. And what we want to do now, I want to actually send you a broadcast message and just show you me constructing it very quickly. It's going to be short, it's going to be sweet, and I'd like you to reply back to that message. So this is, imagine that you'd built up a message bot or a Facebook Messenger list of 50 to 100 people. You will receive this message. This is quite an important note. Now, you may not receive this message, or you might receive this message, dependent on if you've opted into this. When you register for the webinar, on the thank you page was a pop-up that gave you Mark's 14 messenger conversation starters. If you clicked that button, you will basically have been added to, and I'll just show you where you would have been added. You would have been added into this list here. So you can tag your lists with, so 229 people out of the 360 that registered actually said that they wanted that free guide. So we've got 229 people on this list, and I can go through and see everybody who has actually requested that guide. And so I'm going to send that message out to everybody now that has requested the guide. So if you didn't, then you won't receive this message, but you'll see how it works. So we're going to broadcast. We're going to go to new broadcast, and I'm going to create a little post here. And as prepared as I am, I don't know why I needed to do this, but I felt that I needed to actually type in this, so I could just paste it in and be very quick, but it's literally one sentence. So, hey, and then we're going to need to enter the first name of the person here. So I click on this little button, go to first name. Hey, John, were you able to get onto the webinar in the end? And I'm going to put a little smiley face, because I like to put smiley faces, because it tends to get more engagement. It tends to get more people interested. And this is, it's a good tip for any post on Facebook as well. Smiley faces work well. So, hey, first name, were you able to get onto the webinar in the end? ? That's it, short, sweet. And I'm going to open up the conversation with all the people that requested the free guide. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to preview and I could actually see this message in real time in my own Facebook inbox. I won't do that because I don't particularly want to reveal all the conversations that I've been having in that personal inbox, but you can do that as well. So you can actually see what it looks like. And on the right-hand side here, you can see what it looks like as well. All right, so I'm going to go to next. I'm going to make this a subscription broadcast, and you have to be a little bit careful with what you use when you do this, and just read through this and, speak to support if you ever need to know which is the right thing to do or not. So I'm going to send it as a subscription broadcast. I'm not sending any links out. I'm not sending an advert out. I just want to get some engagement. So I'm going to go to targeting condition, and I'm going to say I only want to send this to people that are tagged with Facebook Messenger webinar registrants. Okay, so now if you look at the top right, it says 808 users in my account in total. So I'm going to click off that now, and it says this broadcast will be sent to 236 users. And that's quite a lot of people, isn't it? Imagine just having even a tenth of that. You're going to send one broadcast out to 50 people that requested a free guide for something, or a free sample, or whatever it is that you're doing. So we're sending this out to all of these people, and these people have explicitly requested information over the last 24 to 48 hours. So subscription broadcast, I'm going to send this out here. I'm going to start sending now. You can schedule it if you want to for a later time, which I did earlier when I sent you a reminder out for the webinar. I wrote this earlier today, and then I went off and I went out for a walk. I spent some time with my family. I took the children swimming whilst the messages were going out automatically. So you can do this in advance, which I know many of you guys love to do as well. I'm going to send this as a regular push notification, so everybody will get a beep. And what I'd like you to do when I send this is I'll come back to Messenger, and you'll see that these messages will start coming through here. And then if you can just reply and tell me what you think of the webinar so far, what you think of this software and this idea. If you think it's awesome, type wow, amazing, awesome, fantastic. This is exciting. I can see this is brilliant. Whatever you think, try and keep it positive. I'm pretty sure you will, because you're pretty excited. But I like to triple check things. So subscription broadcast, all of these conditions, Facebook Messenger webinar registrant, yes. So register for the webinar. I don't want to send it to everybody because that would be a bit weird, asking them if they got onto the webinar and they didn't register. Send it now, send all at the same time, and it's a regular push. So here we go. Send now. Boom. Broadcast sent. Come here. You'll see the message come through. Were you able to get on the webinar in the end? Were you able to get on the webinar in the end? Boom, 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 boom. Messages going out to everybody. Now, if you receive that, and many of you will, some of you might not, because, as I said, you may not have registered for the for the conversation starters that Mark did. So it's going to send all these messages, and I'm getting them in my Facebook Messenger or Facebook fan page inbox. So I've got to see. You won't see everything at the moment because it's still sending them, but I've got it. I love it. I can see, yes, I love it. All the reply. I mean, this is just going crazy. Imagine having this many conversations, even if it was 10 people or 20 people or 50 people or 100 people. And if you follow the process that Mark's just shared, and you posted a teaser post or a curiosity post on your fan page or business page, and then, you could share that in other places. You could build up a subscriber base there. You could run an advert to that to get some people to comment on it. And now all of a sudden you've built a subscriber list, and now you can start sending messages out. Wow, this is powerful, powerful stuff. Mark, I don't know if that all came through to you, if you heard that. And yeah, I love this. And, some of the things that you've talked about and the future of this and the power of this and where this is going, I didn't know some of the stuff you shared before. So I'm even more excited now than I was before. So I'll hand it back over to you, unless you wanted me to show anything else.
No, that was it. And I mean, I still get excited every time I send a message. To me, like when I send a message out to my subscriber list, I immediately go over to Messenger all the time, and I look to respond back and just keep the conversation going, So it's really powerful stuff. So, all right, let me.
I'm just making presenter again.
All right. Let me know if you got that.
All right. Yep. All good. I'll hand it back to you.
Cool. All right. So yeah, very awesome, guys. That's the power of this. And I think you guys are, you're seeing that, and that's what's so cool about it. And when you see those types of responses and open rates, it's really, really cool. And the key is here, guys, is that you use this in a way that can really help you build your business, recruit people, sell products, build relationships. But what I love about this is it allows you to finally do some of the things that we've always done in the past at scale. And what that means is now you can finally let ManyChat, let this do some of the hard work for you and do the sifting and sorting so you get in touch with the people who are really interested. Guys, it is about leverage. Every single aspect of your business should have some type of leverage in it. And that's what I seek to do. That's what's allowed me to do this full time for many years now, is every time I have the opportunity to inject leverage in my business, I'm going to do it. And without sacrificing quality and all that. So really exciting. So I'm going to get into it here, guys. I hope you guys got some value from that. Now, real quick, if you can do me a favor, type into the box there at GoToWebinar. Just tell me, did you get value from this today? Does this excite you? I mean, who's ready to, go to the next level with this thing? So, all right, if you can post that, I would love to see that. I love some interaction, and this is the best way that we can, kind of gauge where you're at with this. So awesome. Lots of cool comments coming in. Awesome training as always. Awesome stuff. Awesome job. Thank you. Yes, love it. Ready to put this into practice.
Lots of people very, very excited, Mark, from what I can see. And I've got loads of messages through as well. I was just reading them a second ago. I can see that there's also been a lot of questions coming in, so we'll answer those at the end. Yeah. If you make a note of your question, and then you can just post it again towards the end, and we'll make sure we get that answered for you. But I'll hand it back over to Mark again.
Yeah, I love this one from Smeely, I think is how you say it. This is a hell yeah moment. That's awesome. I love it. Okay, cool. So if you're ready to go to the next level, then hang with me. We're going to get into my special offer here, and you can see what this is all about. And I'm excited for you. So more leads. If you want to rank advance, this is ultimately, guys, this is the way to do it. But a couple months ago, over the summer, toward the end of the summer, I actually did a live training with this, and I worked with about 150 students, okay? And I trained these guys how to use this, and we created a course called the Messenger Revolution. And if you want to follow along with me, go to this link, socialadtraining.com/superstars, okay? You go there, and this basically, this image that's moving shows you the inside of the course that we've put together, but this is a literal step-by-step on how to really implement this into your building or to your business. Guys, this is so detailed for you. One of the things that I appreciate about Gavin is he's super detailed, and he loves to make sure you get it. And this is what we did with this. And we did it over a number of weeks, but we really took the time and broke out each module for you. And if you look right here, you can see it's all broken out into small videos for you, so that you can, get this step by step. And somebody's calling me here on Skype. We're going to close that out. But yeah, so that's what we got here. And so who's this training for? It's good for network marketers, internet marketers, part-timers that want to go full-time faster, part-timers that need to fit more in less time, stay-at-home moms and dads, people that are tired of non-leveraged prospecting and recruiting methods. And again, guys, it's about leverage. That's what this is about. It's about creating leverage, okay? And so basically what we've done here, how we've put this together is in Module 1, it's your plan of attack. It's basically, I lay out for you how we're going to do it. I start from the very get-go, and we cover your plan of attack here in Module 2. It's all about setting up the bot. It's about deploying it. It's about getting it. I give you an overview of pretty much every corner of how ManyChat works, and you're going to get that explanation. In Module 3, we talk about campaign formation and mastery. Now, I didn't show you this, but you can actually set up autoresponder type messages just like you would with an email, where you can set up a campaign where, and you send them a message, and then 2 days from now, automatically it sends them another one, just like an autoresponder, but for Messenger. And we go over that in Module 3. Tactical promotion. We talk about promotion strategies. We go through all the growth tools, all the different ways that you can put the growth tools. So if you have a blog or a website, there's some really cool growth tools that you can put on your blog or your website where you can take your visitors and turn them into subscribers just from visiting your blog. Very powerful. Module 5, tactical audience engagement, some really cool ideas on how you can, put this into practice and engage your audience. And then in Module 6, to be honest with you, this was one of the coolest modules that we did, the coolest training. I actually pulled out 3 of my students and I coached them live on this training. And each one of them we went through and I showed them and I trained them how to do this. I took a look at all the work they had done through the workshop. So I'm coaching them. So really the cool thing about this is that you can go through and it's like me, coaching you basically. But one of the coolest, when I talked to you about Roxanne and how she got, 800 leads, she revealed exactly how she did this in Module 6. And it's something totally I never would have even thought of. But she got it. She ended up signing up like 9 people in her business and rank advanced just from doing this one strategy with her Facebook bot, and we revealed it in Module 6. So this whole thing, basically, the way we put this together, the retail value on it's $1,782. And what we also did is we took the entire course and we turned it into an audio version. So you can take every single audio, you can upload it to your phone and take it while you're on the go. We're all busy. We're all, busy people. We've got things going on. We've got family. And I love this ability to be able to do this. So we stripped all the audio for you. It takes a lot of time to do that with videos we have in there. And it's, like I said, they're short videos and they go step by step, but it's all designed to really help you get results. This is a $297 value, and we did that for you. Now here is a training, and this is really, really a big deal, okay? When you put your fan page together, now a lot of people don't know how to set up their fan page properly. So what we did was, this is a 2-hour training, and it's all about how to set up your fan page to maximize the effectiveness of it. This, by far, this training alone, my students were freaking out. I had people going, oh my gosh, I had no idea you could do this with a fan page. This is awesome. Just little nooks and crannies inside your fan page of things you didn't even know. While we were on this, I actually had a new feature show up on my fan page, and we played with it right there on the training and saw how cool it was. So the key is you need to set it up properly because it's all about your brand. It's about how people do it. But I literally walk you through step by step every part of your fan page on how to set it up. This training alone, I'm telling you, it's easily worth $297. And this is all part of the Messenger Revolution course. And also you get access to our Facebook community, and we've got new students coming in all the time, and I'm there to answer your questions. If you have questions, I'm there to help you and help you, make sure that you're moving in the right direction. This is a $197 value. I know people that have Facebook communities, guys, and they charge $197 just to be in their Facebook group, and I've seen it. There's many people out there that do it, but we're throwing that in. And so basically what you get is you get the course, you get the audio version of the course, you get the fan page mastery training, and you get the mastermind community. This is a total retail value of $2,573. Now, you're probably thinking, what's the total investment? Well, basically what I charge for this is a one-time payment of $497. However, guys, what can I say? I want to help you out. You're not going to pay that. Basically, you have 2 investment options. You're not going to pay that today, so hang with me. You got 2 investment options, okay? I have spent a lot of time, effort, and worked with a lot of people to make sure that this is effective for you. So basically, if you want, you could hire me for a weekend, okay? And we could do one-on-one coaching. I could work with you personally. I could set it up for you. You could fly over here to, Tampa, Florida, be with me, and I will literally spend 2 full days with you, 8 hours a day, and help you do this. I'll do that. And I have one-on-one coaching clients that pay me to help them with these things, okay? I'd provide you with the step-by-step blueprint to setting up your messenger bot. I'd walk you through the exact process, kind of what we showed you a little bit of here today, to help you get your message in front of thousands of people in one day, okay? But here's the deal. I charge $1,000 per hour for one-on-one coaching. And I have coaching clients right now that pay me that. And so we're looking at a weekend would be about a $16,000 investment. And when you work with that and you get it, obviously that would be a good investment, especially if you're an action taker and you're a business owner. But investing in the messenger revolution is a lot more cost effective. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to do something most people don't do. The value on this course is very, very high. There is a lot in this course that will really help you to get the most out of this. The only tool you're going to have to master is ManyChat. And I'm going to give you a special offer. The retail value on this is $2,573. But today, your risk-free investment is only 3 payments of $117 each. Or if you want to save $54, you can get it for 1 payment of $297. All you need to do is go to socialadtraining.com/superstars. Now, Gavin has this course, and I know he's been going through it, and I know he's been getting some value of it. But here's the thing. I also have my 30-day action takers only money back guarantee. So here's what we do. If you get the course, you go through it, you actually have to put it into practice. If you put it into practice and you don't get results from it, from actually taking action, and you're still not satisfied after that, then I'll gladly give you a refund, okay? But let me ask you this. What if I could make this offer even more incredible for you? What if I could take this over the top and give you as much value for your investment as possible? And that's what I'm going to do. Now, here's the deal. When we originally did this course in front of 150 people, okay, I also did a private mastermind. I called it my implementation mastermind. And the individuals, we had about 15 people, and this was a private training of me coaching a small group of people on the implementation of this. And they paid $297 in addition to the course to be a part of this. I'm going to give you those recordings as a bonus, okay? And I'm going to throw that in with the course. I'm also going to give you, we just recently did, ManyChat added in a new feature, and this new feature is amazing, okay? It's called the Flow Builder. And basically what it is, you saw how Gavin went in there and he showed you how to send out a broadcast. Well, they have what's called the Flow Builder now, and it's basically a mind map layout, and you can set up your responses in a mind map layout. So in other words, I can say if I send this message, if they click this button, I want it to do this. And you can lay it out in this huge, canvas. It's basically a canvas. And it was a new feature that actually came out about a month ago after we did the course. So I did a special training with our current students, and it's about an hour long, and I go through the Flow Builder and I show you exactly how to use it. This is the coolest tool ever when it comes to setting this up. Makes it a lot more easily, and visually, when you look at it, it's so easy to set up. So pretty cool. And this is a $297 value for this training. We're throwing that in. And also, we just did a training with all of my students called the Advanced Segmentation Training. So I did notice a question in here, and one of the questions was, how do we send messages to people that are specific, like specific lists? Well, that's where segmentation comes in, and that's where the applying of tags. There's certain ways that you can, segment people out of your entire list based upon activity that they do, and it's like creating little sub lists. Okay, and so what happens is I show you exactly how to do that in this training. And like Gavin, when he sent a message to you just a few minutes ago, he chose those of you that were tagged with that tag. He didn't send it out to the entire 800 people. He only sent it out to 200 and some odd people based upon that tag. I show you in detail. This is an advanced training on how to do that, and this is something you want to do. So this is an additional training. We're throwing that in. This is going more in detail with it. Really, really awesome stuff, and I know our students got a lot of value out of this. And this is a $297 value as well. So what I want to do, though, is I really believe in giving action takers the benefit of the doubt. Remember what I told you at the beginning when it came with, was talking with Shaq and Magic Johnson about, investing in Starbucks. One of the things I want to do is I always want to reward the action taker, because the action taker is the one that's making it happen. And I've got some fast action bonuses for you. So for those of you that act before midnight Pacific tonight, all right, Pacific time, that's United States time. For those of you that are in the UK, go to socialadtraining.com/superstars. I am going to give you a course that I've done, or a training that I've done on attraction marketing. And I also have a series of interviews that I did with some top leaders online. I'm going to give this to you as an additional bonus for those of you that take action before midnight tonight. I'm also going to throw in, now this is a $297 retail value. One of the, this is a really, you have to understand attraction marketing, guys. It applies to everything we do online, and it is crucial to making sure that you get results. It's so important. We have to know on attraction marketing, and I want to make sure that you get it. So I'm throwing this in for those of you that take action. And I also have a course that I did that I'm going to give you as well called Rapid List Building. This is a 6-module course, and I did a live training with a group of people, and this is all centered around promotion. It's all about list building. It's all different strategies of promotion for list building. And this is a course that alone, the people that took this with me, it was a live workshop, and we broke it out into smaller videos and smaller chunks so that you can go through and really get the information easily. But this was a 6-week training, and the people that were a part of this paid $297 just for this, okay, just to be a part of this. And I'm going to give that to you as a fast action bonus for those that take action today before midnight tonight Pacific. Now, one last thing I want to throw in for the action takers today is I want to upgrade you. Now, I have an affiliate partner program, okay, and I normally pay 30% commissions for anybody you refer to me. So if you refer a customer to me, I'm going to pay you a commission of 30% on the total sale. If you move as a fast action bonus, I am going to upgrade you to VIP referral partner status. Now, I'll be honest with you, not everybody gets this, but because I want to reward people that take action, I'm going to upgrade you. You'll get 50% on each sale. So all you need to do is refer 2 people, and your investment in the course is covered. Okay, we'll get you in. You get signed up as an affiliate. We'll upgrade you right away, and you can start promoting, and you can refer anybody you know, and we'll pay you 50% commissions. And so that's essentially about $148 a sale. And so like I said, I really want to reward you. And of course, you can make as much money with this as you want. And we have affiliates that do that. So here's what you're going to get. You get the 6-module Messenger Revolution course. You're going to get the audio version of the course. You get the fan page mastery training. This is so important. And the Facebook Mastermind community. You're going to get the implementation mastermind recordings. And you're also going to get the flow builder training. You're going to get the advanced segmentation training, the attraction marketing course for fast action bonus. For those of you that move before midnight tonight, you're going to get the attraction marketing course. You get the rapid list building course, which is all centered around promotional strategies to build your list. And you're going to get the VIP referral status upgrade for commissions at 50%. So go to socialadtraining.com/superstars. The total value on all of this is $4,849. And again, the total value, you're not going to pay all that. Your risk-free investment's only 3 easy payments of $117 each. Or if you want to save $54, $297, one payment, and you can have the Messenger Revolution. And guys, by the way, just so you know, I will be updating this on a regular basis. This product, this strategy is so smoking awesome that the more I learn, the more I'll share with you. And we're just going to be updating this on a regular basis. And I just truly believe that this is the future of marketing, and it's the future of how you're going to be able to scale your business in a big way. So, these are some comments from a lot of our students, and there's people that are getting results just like you. And the big question is, why not you? Why not take this strategy and build your business and really go in there? You guys seen the power of it today, and I just believe that you're gonna love it. So go to socialadtraining.com/superstars and get started. I mean, I'd love to have you. I'd love to continue working with you, and my goal is to really really help you implement this strategy, and I believe definitely this course is going to do that for you. What can I say? Awesome stuff.
Wow, Mark, I absolutely love that. And you know what? I've got something that I wanted to announce in a second very quickly as well. And I've literally just wrote this down for everybody that's still here right now. The first thing I did want to say, and we'll answer questions in a second, was the VIP referral status for me is an absolute game changer. It's all people need to do is refer 2 people and sell that. I mean, think about how many people are in people's teams and other network marketers and home-based business owners that are so interested in this topic right now, refer two people and essentially get the product for free. It pays for itself. And we did a 5-day challenge not long ago, and we talked about multiple streams of income. So we've got a lot of people now that are very excited about multiple streams of income and being able to add this as another revenue stream as they're building their business. The thing that I wrote down, and I'm quite excited to do this, and I wasn't going to do this, but I'm thinking right now that many of our people on here are, they've been building Facebook groups and they've been following my trainings over a period of time. And there's some people, that have come and maybe we've never connected or I've never spoke to you before. But what I'm thinking of doing, and you've seen now that over the last couple of months, I've built a subscriber base of 800 people in ManyChat, and I've been using this very successfully for a 5-day challenge, for a webinar promotion, and giving away a free gift on the front end. So what I'm going to do for anybody that decides that this is right for them, so if you feel that this is right for you, and obviously if you're still here right now, chances are that it probably is, I'm going to also do a private training for anybody that purchases before the deadline tonight, where I'm going to show you inside my ManyChat account. I'm going to show you the campaigns and the sequences that I've set up and exactly how I'm using this for my business as well. So you can essentially model what I've created for your own. Plus, in that training, in that live training that we'll do, and I'm not sure exactly when it'll be, but it'll be over the next few weeks to 4 weeks. You need to get in and start to use this a little bit first yourself, but then I'll pull you out and we'll do that live training. I also want to show you how I would combine it with my Facebook group as well, because when you leverage the power of a fan page and a Facebook group with automation, it's a complete game changer, as Mark said. So I'm incredibly excited, and Mark knows that we hadn't arranged this at all. Obviously, it would have been on a slide if we had, but I literally just wrote it down now, and I'm thinking this would be quite beneficial for some of our people. So if you feel this is right for you, before midnight tonight, which I think is in the UK, we're about 6 hours ahead, so it does give you a little bit of time, but don't go to sleep on this. Don't forget about this, because you've seen how powerful this is. So what I think we should do, Mark, is just have a look if anybody's got any questions at all that you'd like to ask Mark for the next 10, 15, 20 minutes whilst we're here. Please post in the questions box. And if you've previously posted a question and we missed it, I apologize. It obviously got mixed up with everything else. But yeah, just type it in here and we'll get Mark to answer.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's a great one. And what's funny is I didn't even think about this. Like, I just had a whole bunch of new students come on about 2 weeks ago, and I have 2 Q&A sessions that I still am doing with them. So when people sign up, they're actually going to be a part of those Q&A sessions too. So they have the opportunity. So we're actually doing one tomorrow night. So I didn't even think about that. So it's just basically Q&A. Come on, ask me any questions. I'll walk through and spend some time. And we're going to do one next week as well. So for those that get signed up, you're actually going to get to be in those Q&A sessions as well. So I forgot all about that until just now.
Fantastic. Well, that's very very helpful, I think, for people. So there's a couple of questions coming in. I don't know if you can see them there, Mark, and if you want to actually read them, and or do you want me to read them out to you? What would be easiest?
Yeah, let's see here. Here's a good question. I'll just go ahead and read it. This one, I provide a service with my business. Would this work? Here's the thing. This will work with anything, okay? What you'll find is ManyChat, I don't know how many members they have, but I think they're approaching somewhere around 50,000 members in ManyChat. And ManyChat has their own Facebook group as well. And their group has huge amounts of people, all different kinds of niches. I mean, I've seen people doing a barber shop. Like, they're using this for a barber shop, to get people, into their brick and mortar store. This will work with any, okay? I'm just showing you from a home business standpoint, because I'm in, I do marketing online, affiliate marketing, network marketing. And so I come from that perspective. But whatever your business model is, no matter what, if you run a brick and mortar too, this will work. This is a great way for you to connect with any type of any type of customer. So absolutely, it will work with a service type business.
A lot of big companies are starting to use it as well for customer service. I've noticed some of the telephone companies and internet providers, a lot of times it'll be connect with the bot on Facebook, and you'll be put into a queue, and then the bot will send a message and it'll ask you a few questions. So you can see that a lot of people are adopting this early right now.
Yep. Yeah, and this is a good question. Is it mandatory to have a ManyChat Pro account? What does the basic version offer? So basically, you can compare them on their pricing page. There's a couple things that don't work. The Facebook comments feature does work with the free version, so you can get on there and utilize that. But there are a couple features that don't work. But for the most part, if you just want to get started for free and use ManyChat, the free version, you can totally do that with some of the basic things on it. I don't know exactly everything that's available. I don't think they give you unlimited tags. Basically, you only have like a certain amount of tags that you can use with the free account. So the segmentation is limited. However, a lot of the free stuff, like we showed you, the comments, things like that, is all included. But you can go in there, and guys, you can use the free one as long as you want. I upgraded to the Pro right away. It's just me, but I mean, it was $10 a month to start, and it grows with you as your list grows. And as your list grows, I mean, honestly, guys, like, I wouldn't care if it cost me $2,000 a month if I was making 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month using it. You know what I mean? So, you really just have to look at it as, not about how much it costs, but how much is it making you? And that's how I look at every single tool that I ever buy. What does this have the potential to do for my business? So, but anyway, that's the choice you can make when the time is right. I love this. And it's an answer to prayer. So cool. From Diane. That's awesome. So good question here. How do we refer? So once you get in and once you purchase the course, what you do is we have a link inside of our membership site. So just so you know, this is a digital course. So once you register, you'll get an email with your login details, and you go to markharbert.com/members, and that is our membership site. You log in, and your course will be listed there on the homepage. If there's any issue whatsoever with ordering or the like, you send an email to support@markharbert.com. My business manager, Robin, will be there to help you. He's like lightning fast on security or on support. So any issues, we'll get you taken care of very quickly. But you'll get an email with your login details, and you can go in and get in there right away and start moving on it. And it's all digital, so we'll be updating it on a regular basis. And in terms of how you refer, once you get signed up, you go and sign up as an affiliate, and we will update your profile with the 50% VIP. And Robin knows what to do. He gets that all set up and gets it taken care of. Go ahead, Mick. Go ahead, Gavin.
I was just going to say, before anyone, when you purchased, will you please send me a private message if possible, ideally through to, well, either my fan page or my profile, it doesn't matter. But when you've purchased, please send me a message, and I can keep a list of all, so I can contact you to let you know when I am going to do this bonus, where I'm going to show you inside of my back office and what I'm going to do there. Otherwise, it's going to be harder. If I've got your contact details on Facebook, it's going to be a lot easier for me to contact you and you to get the message, versus if I have to go searching for you, and it's going to take me a lot longer that way. But if you message me and let me know you've purchased, and then I can put you to a list, and I can get you into that training when we do the bonus.
Yep, absolutely. Now, yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. I mean, I think that's so cool, guys. This is really, I honestly, I called it the revolution because, man, it really is. I've just seen a huge uptick in business since using this, and it's pretty exciting stuff. Okay, good question here. Do you cover Facebook ads? It sounds like that's what you used on your Facebook fan page. I don't go deep into Facebook ads in this. We do. There is a in the fast action bonus course, the rapid list building course, we have an entire segment there that talks about Facebook ads. So you definitely can get some information in there. As far as promotional stuff, you can promote this in any way that that's worked for you in the past. The key is learning how to use this tool and build your list and connect with the people that are on that list. And that's what we really, that's what we focus on in the course. So yeah, another question about how does the affiliate part work? Basically, again, what you do is you sign up as an affiliate. We have that link inside the site. It's actually markharper.com/affiliate sign up, I believe, and it takes you there. But you sign up, and then we get you. You'll see how it all works there. But you sign up, and then we get you set up, and we have an entire affiliate back office for that. Okay, I actually want to know how to link it with a group because I have more people in my group than my fan page. So this only works with Facebook Messenger on your fan page, but just in case you didn't know, you can now connect your fan page to Facebook groups if you didn't know that. And so this is a great way to get people interacting with your page if you also use a group as well. So we don't go into that in the course, but that might be something, Gavin, with your guys there.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I certainly will. I've got a pretty cool strategy that I can share with you to how to do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. For how long will the 297 be for? Until this Friday. So basically, what we're doing right now, it's totally up to Gavin, but we're going to reward the action takers tonight, with the fast action bonuses. So if you've got the ability, move on it. I guess we haven't really decided how long we're going to go for on it, but it's definitely not going to be open forever. So
no, and I can't. As Mark said, the fast action bonuses will definitely go tonight, and the bonus that I'm offering as well. The 297, I've got another promotion coming up in the next few days. So with regards to the price, we'll probably be able to keep that then. Also for anybody that missed the webinar. But I don't have an exact date, but it's certainly not going to be longer than the weekend because I'm rolling out a new promotion, and I need to basically close this at that point.
Yeah, there you go. And a lot of questions from Diane about the affiliate program. Yeah, basically once you sign up for the affiliate program, you're going to get your own special link, and you use that link to refer people to it, and it basically that's so when they purchase it, it gets tagged to you, and then it tracks it in the system. So awesome. Diane says, thank you both for your time. You took to go over this, and thanks for the amazing offer. Awesome sauce. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, we got quite a few jumping on board here. So that's awesome. And I don't know. I don't see any more questions, Gavin.
No, nor me. Well, that's cool. Well, I think everybody's got what they wanted from this, and you've seen the demo, you've seen how we've used it, you've seen the reason why this is so powerful, and the fact that Messenger is growing incredibly fast. And as Mark said, if you do use an autoresponder, keep using it. Just use this as a different touch point. So you've got 2, 3, 4 different ways that you can reach out to your prospect and actually have conversations with them. And well, this is only going to get bigger. Now, certainly from my perspective, and somebody that's on the inside can see how many more people are getting started. And after a while, I mean, I don't see this going away at all. It's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But like email marketing, in 2 years, 6 months, whatever, I don't know the time scale, but probably you're going to find that the open rates go down slightly because people get used to this. So now is the perfect time to learn this, to master this. And many of you who are with me are always looking for a topic to master. I always teach, focus on a niche, focus on an area, teach other people how to do these things and build an audience, get people excited. Well, why not learn this and then share some of what you learn back with other people and build that audience, and then you can refer people to Mark's product as well, and you can have a second income stream as you're building your primary network marketing business. So that's pretty much all I will say on that. I'm incredibly excited to watch you move through this training program. Mark's trainings, again, are very detailed. He goes through very slowly at the right pace for you, where you'll learn everything about this process and about bots. So I am incredibly excited. And Mark, I just want to say a huge thank you to you. I appreciate you. I know that everything you do is always very, very, very top quality. So yeah, thank you again. And I'll see you soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me out. And thank you, everybody, for coming. I appreciate your time, and definitely respect your time. And I look forward to working with you. So great having you guys.
If anybody's got any other questions that haven't been answered that we missed, send me a private message through to my fan page and I will reply first thing in the morning. Probably. I'll have a quick look now if there's anything there, but I've got a lot of messages and it's going to take me a while to get through them, so I'm probably going to pick that up in the morning. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks, Mark, and see you everybody soon. All right, bye.